You're listening to A Moment in Time with Boombox Music Talk. It actually wasn't as much a rock star moment about the band as much as it was a confirmation again that we should be together.
It was impactful for me, and I think that type of mentality and attitude that they presented on stage is trendsetting.
So we had your family in for sports events and that kind of ball stuff.
Yep.
And we thought it'd be cool.
Got rained out, and so here we are.
So 12 hours later.
Well, you know, there were naps to be had and stuff.
So, you know, you're getting older, like, let's record a podcast. All right, cool. Can I take like a 4-hour nap first?
You want it to be energetic, don't you?
Yeah. So, would you like to introduce your family
so
here?
We've got my brother, Nathan, and his amazing wife, Ashley. My sister-in-law, love her to death, best sister-in-law ever.
What do you want?
Oh, my list is so long.
We've always enjoyed talking music with you and just talking with you in general. In fact, I was just saying that, like, my family used to get together a lot more when I was growing up. That was a huge thing for me. But as soon as my mom passed away, like that, just everything just went.
Okay, so the scariest environment imaginable. That's all you gotta say. Scariest environment imaginable.
You know, like shards everywhere. And not that the relationships weren't still there.
But everybody kind of moved on with their lives.
Yeah.
They didn't have that one person that was, the bond that was holding.
Who's the glue that held everybody together?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom absolutely,
the
100%.
get-togethers and planned all those events. And you know how guys are about that kind of thing. So.
Well, yeah. Well,
they're total dudes about it.
Yeah, we are.
And they're like, we love you, bro, but we don't have time to get together.
I know. Well, I tried. I actually tried quite a bit.
For sure.
Yeah. But no, you have a reason because, you know, you feel bad if you don't go see her, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not for any other reason than you would like to see her. But,
yeah.
So you're going to force the issue. But everybody would get together and it would be good and fun and all that stuff. But it was
Lots
my
of
favorite
laughter.
memories of my life revolve around those situations. But we don't have them near as often, you know. Some of us don't really speak to each other as much anymore. Some of us just live far away. But then my dad went and started learning how to fly planes and had a crash. Now he's recuperating. Yeah. So anyway, welcome to the show, both of you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, which is an easy guest to have on the show for me, because one of my favorite memories of being a musician in a rock band, like, that was my first introduction to you guys when I first met you that night. And I went into Tyler to see her, and we stayed at Nate and Ashley's house, and while there, we realized that they had a
We were
copy.
going through music to see what we wanted to listen to.
Yeah,
they had like a
CD tower.
A CD tower that hardly anybody has anymore.
64 gigabytes. I mean CDs.
Now that everything is so streaming.
Yeah.
So they had so many CDs. We started going through them just to see like what was fun, what your selections would kind of be, and we came across Core Factor CD. from an actual gig.
Yeah.
So,
Which I think was that Samsara? Is that the one y'all had? I don't think it was album 1.
No, this is like the second one.
Yeah, it's like a darker
The
one.
blue one. That one.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's really cool!" Like, I don't know, that was a weird,
kind of like a full circle moment, you know, like actually kind of like a rock star moment. You know, you walk into someone's house and you're like, "Oh, you have my CD."
Well,
Awesome.
You didn't sign it though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where's the
I need
signature?
a signature.
well, it's because I'm a dick.
They'll be singing this song. You're a dickhead, such a dickhead. And everybody knows it, everyone but you're a dickhead. We're all glad you're dead. And so is everyone that you ever knew.
That's why we're not, super popular. Only certain people could come watch us and put up with us on stage. Drew and I just talking shit the entire night. Like, people would be like, "Play a song!"
And they're all like laughing and cracking jokes.
And now you have a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
So it was interesting. Oh, but anyway, so enough about me, more about me. That was the funny thing is it actually wasn't as much a rock star moment about the band as much as it was a confirmation again that we should be together.
yeah.
Because we were having so many synchronicities and epiphanies, like one every 33 minutes. I swear to God, it was fucking
33
nuts.
seconds really was more like
yeah,
it.
the energy. Like one time, I think you posted something on Facebook that was like, I was currently experiencing life at 1,000 what the fucks per hour or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's how it felt. I was like, oh my God, every particle's vibrating in me. I don't know, what are we going to do? Say, got so excited.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
So many different epiphanies, and that connection happened too. And I was like, oh, fuck. I can't question anything now. Yeah, exactly. If nothing else, like one of those things, like you could say the entire band was one more thing for the universe to push us together. Mm-hmm. That was it. And I sound like I had more to say, but that's my entire life, by the way. That's all my life. I pop out and impress people for a few minutes.
Yeah.
I am so impressed with the potential you see in me.
Like, this guy's pretty cool. And then about 11 minutes in, like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of done with you already.
Because I do
Like at the end of your life, when you look back at it, is it going to be like
Was
who
I an
you really
impactful
were?
person?
Not even just what you did, but just am I innately who I think I am, or am I really what y'all thought I was?
what y'all perceived as
and what I thought you thought about me, because I might not even have that correct.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Probably don't.
I think there's a lot of people that kind of like morph their personalities depending on who they're around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well, you have to.
I pick up a lot of things that I've known from people. I pick up a lot of things that I've known or seen people do or say or act a certain way. And you take that against different groups of people who don't even know each other and throw them all together in me, and that makes me who I am.
Yeah, exactly. Just like all your experiences,
Right.
you know?
So like I'm a conglomerate. I feel like I'm a conglomerate of all the experiences of different people
Around
that
you.
have impacted me in a certain way.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much does it matter of what you think of yourself?
You mean
Like how much of that part makes you up?
Oh, I'd say all of it.
Well, it wouldn't be all.
I'm 100%, baby.
Can't have 110%.
It wouldn't be all of it though, because
I have my own ideas. I have my own thoughts about certain things, but I
For
really
example, like at work the other day, I was told that I was too passive. I don't see myself as too passive. Like at home,
but I do
at
a
home,
lot of
I
times.
don't think I am.
I'm pretty sure you're
funny.
passive aggressive.
Yeah, you are passive. You are passive aggressive.
Maybe so.
But you have a real quiet, persona a lot of times, and so I think that can be perceived as passive, even though you don't necessarily have passive actions.
Well, I'm not necessarily talking about that though.
You're not so much passive aggressive. You're just super fucking aggressive.
That's the thing.
There's no passivity going on at all.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, basically,
Backpedal, come on.
yeah. Basically, what I was saying is that, like, you know, an experience. So maybe the way somebody tells a story, or maybe a catchphrase that they had, or a sound effect.
I think you're exactly right.
I can give you a fun example of that, right? So in my job, and I'm not going to say any names, but in my job, so we work with, it's a group of us, a small group of us that work like with cubicles. So 4 of us are basically separated by one wall, so we can hear each other's calls.
Hello?
Did you take down the website?
No.
Well, Nancy says you did.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
And while we're helping, we have to be real creative in our terminology to be able to help the end users that we're assisting, right? Because they're not usually
you have
very
to be on like a 3rd grade level.
Yes.
Yeah, like hit that thing way over there.
Yeah, right. You can't be using like you
square button.
can't be
Generalities.
Yes. So anyway, but you notice
Everybody's like, is it Control Delete? I knew something.
yeah, no, it's so funny.
Everybody knows that.
That's the amusing part of my job. But so not all of them know, or not very many of them know even how to operate what they're working on. Yeah. So, but I noticed that sometimes I'll say certain things that seem to work with people who don't get that type of work that we do. And the other agents that I work with will start to pick it up, subconsciously. They don't realize. I know, right? Man, I'm really kicking it.
Trailblazer.
Right.
So, I think that goes back to what Marc was saying.
We had something about a trailblazer a long time ago. I don't remember what it was. We'll have to talk about that later.
Yeah, we will have to.
Trailblazer was a transformer.
Oh.
Yeah, he was cool. Generation 1.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Transformers.
No, I was just saying, though, that it's funny how, like...
do you see yourself as a trendsetter?
To Nathan... not necessarily... I wouldn't say necessarily, like, trendsetter. I would say more like leadership at times. You know what I'm saying?
But if you did see yourself as a trendsetter, would that make you shallow?
It could.
It just. I feel like.
But then you're back into the judgmental thing. We're not going down that path.
But it also depends on what your definition or your perception of what a trendsetter is.
Trendsetter. Noun. Someone who starts a trend or makes one more popular. Trendsetter.
In a professional world, a trendsetter is really probably someone who's a leadership type person, taking initiative.
And that's all I hang out with. Leader type people who take initiative.
So who would you say?
Who would you say was it? No, wait, don't name any names.
So on that topic, let's go around and so everybody pick out one artist or band that you think was a trendsetter that kind of came out and blazed.
Can I go first?
Yes.
You can go first, but we're going to take 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's going to take me longer than that to figure it out.
10 seconds.
He's not going to remember the name of the band.
45 minutes, and we'll come back.
So he can go Google
All
it.
of a sudden, I'm going to pop out and be like, whoa.
Maroon 5.
You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war. You and I go rough. We keep throwing things and slamming the doors.
I don't think it's going to be Maroon 5.
Never Maroon 5. Oh man, this is kind of a hard one too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to Google because I can't remember the name.
I've already got like a handful, man.
I mean, I have a few, but y'all put me on the spot. So.
But most of them would be, I guess, from our generation on.
Not necessarily. I mean,
well, no, most of the ones I'm thinking of. So I'm trying to think like
something
beyond
you experienced, probably.
You're talking about like from the 60s?
Well, I mean, could be anybody.
Sure. Well, that's true.
I'm trying to think like
should we
beyond.
Should we limit it to like something that we experienced, like a
sure.
trendsetter, like we?
Let's do that. Yeah, okay.
Because there's enough.
Still already have a handful ready to go.
Do you?
Overachiever.
Only sometimes.
As an overachiever,
I'm an overachieving procrastinator. I'm just kidding.
Drew would tell you, the singer for Core Factor that was on that album, that he got really spoiled about being in a band with me because I was super overachiever.
Yes.
Like I would bring color-coded set lists.
Oh my gosh.
Everything meant a certain
you were the
thing.
professional, okay?
Yes.
You should see. No, he was. And you should see like our budget chart. Oh my God. It is
We need
amazing.
to talk later.
Reds, greens, blues, and orange.
Man, it's all kinds of colors. I don't even understand it all.
Can you teach me how to keep up with all that? Because like, I like the idea of it, but then I forget what the colors mean.
You gotta have a key on the bottom.
Yeah, had one.
Wow. That key reference is because currently their car key is missing, and we have been on the hunt for it for a good 2 hours now.
I'm stuck in Dallas. So.
Hey, that's not a bad thing. You're close to everything, so
that's true.
You're in the best house you could probably be in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It probably takes us the same amount of time to get anywhere anyway.
Okay.
Are you done Googling yet?
No, I'm.
He's like, what?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Trendsetter?
He's squirrel.
Everybody's laughing like they know what it is, but I'm not sure, so I need to look it up real quick so I don't look silly in a minute.
Are we even recording?
Snip, snap. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to hit the red button, man.
I thought that was explode.
Do you have a legend over there?
Nuclear deployment.
I saw awesome powers. The red button means explode.
Shoot the laser.
That had some fun music in it, didn't it? Austin Powers.
Don't remember. I only saw it once, and that was it.
So, does it have to be a band or can it be a genre?
It can.
Because I mean,
that's pretty broad.
Genre is trend-setting, really. That's what that means.
Well,
is that each genre?
I know because I googled it
to a new thing. It's like hip hop. I know stuff.
I know hip hop ball.
They call me the hip hopopotamus. Flows that glow like phosphorus, popping off the top of this esophagus, rocking this metropolis. I'm not a large water dwelling mammal. Where did you get that preposterous hypothesis? Did Steve tell you that perchance? Steve.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
What are y'all eating over there?
Wait, we're plugging. I'm pretty sure we can't say that.
Well, we can always cut it out. It's no big deal.
We'll reverse it and it'll be like, hey, it's out.
Gardetos.
They're delicious.
You should do that. I hope you do. And then I was about to bust out a Missy Elliott song, but realized I don't remember any of the lyrics.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive, it's why I need. It's your primitive, it's why I need.
You're like, look, isn't it cool? Can I hear it?
So that same thing, yeah, that same thing happens to me, and that is exactly why I needed to Google, because like I can hear the song in my head, but I can't think of
it. Play when you open your mouth.
That's right. Yeah.
What were we doing?
Trendsetter. How much money do we get for all these product placements we're doing right now?
$0.
Yeah.
Well, I
just had to clarify.
You get 1 regret point.
I used that way at the beginning.
The beginning of your life?
No, the beginning of the podcast when we were talking about sounds.
Okay.
I didn't realize we were already recording.
Trend-setting music. All right.
Yeah, so Ashley wanted to go first?
With the mouthful of Gardettos.
I only hear what's in my head, man. I don't hear what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, so
perception of you.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't sound loud to him because he's hearing his internal voice. So if you hear your internal voice, do you ever really exactly hear everything that everybody else hears?
Oh no, I'm the center of my own attention.
I'll testify to that.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
You know what? It's genetic, I believe.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a web trait.
Certainly is.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of jokes that just went through my head.
Well,
And I was like, man, I don't know if I should make that one. Should I make that one?
See, we can't hear all those. Just bring them.
So I never ever liked the way I sounded on audio, especially when I was like giving a report or doing some kind of like video footage or whatever.
But you know what? When you hear this played back, it'll be different.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it'll be what we hear.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It'll be fun because
what I hear is the whole time is just a.
Bloody, bloody, we likes to fall.
Can you beatbox, Nathan?
I cannot beatbox.
I wish I could.
I know, man.
I don't have enough rhythm
Gage
for
was
that.
trying to get into it for a bit.
He is still. I think
Is
he
he?
could do it pretty good if he practiced it.
Okay, we should show him some videos. I'd love to hear him get into that. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
He hears music in his head 24 hours a day. He can't get out of it.
Oh yeah, that's his theme song.
That's part of. You're probably
It
right.
totally
Apparently,
is.
Marc's got one too.
Well, no, I was just going to show the difference because that's what's in my head the whole time while we're talking. What's in Christian's head is just like sirens and helicopters crashing and people running.
Glass breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
why
exactly
I feel
right.
like that's what's in your head
like
all
a
the time.
tornado on the left here going on.
Yeah, then
The
she-
Walking Dead on the right behind
She's
me.
got 64 different voices going on. You're
Yep.
like, no, shut up,
So
turn the noise off.
They
Let me be
make
me.
names for that.
Yeah, well, my other personalities are not keen on that. They're afraid they'll be stifled. All right, you ready, Ashley? You got yours ready to go?
Yeah.